Welcome in, Cancer. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general reading for you, our water signs, Cancers. So welcome in. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming into the channel. Welcome in, cross watchers. Please feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. And anytime that you do come across this reading and you were drawn into it was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Cancerians, should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect all of it, but maybe some aspects, as well as and or an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might not be the reading for you this week. But for those that this does resonate with, I will have an extended at the end of this reading. We will dive deeper into your message by exploring the zodiac signs that come through. Zodiac signs coming through can be about intimate connections, as well as and or background players, friends, family, relatives, siblings, extended family, blended family, parents, grandparents, cousins, best friends, work associates. Even if you don't know their zodiac sign, you will recognize the energetic characteristics when their zodiac sign is being read in the extended. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we go through the reading. And for those of you that like the content being shared, can help support the channel by hitting like and subscribe, help the channel grow so that other Cancerians can hear the messages that might be needed for them as well. Know it is very much honored and very much appreciated. So this is for Cancer. Moon, Sun, and Rising. This is for Cancer. Moon, Sun, and Rising. This is messages for those watching, please. Cancer, Moon, Sun, and Rising. Moon, Sun, and Rising. All right, here we go. So, overall theme or energetic theme for the reading, we have the Ace of Wands, reboot. Solar plexus chakra. This is a fresh energy coming in for you, like a breath of fresh air. Let's see what your overall energy is. Two of Swords. You might be guarding some things or kind of holding yourself off or kind of like not paying attention. Let's see what your situation is. We have the Three of Cups. So usually that's a card about happiness, joy, celebration. It's also a card maybe about friends, people that are meaningful to you. Let's see what your opportunity is here. We have the Knight of Cups. So that is just an offer of kindness, sweetness, compassion. This could also be for some of you an apology coming in. Let's see what the universe is co-creating with you. We have the Fool. Again, fresh new beginning. Starting off on a new journey. Doing something different than you've done in the past. Spontaneity. Let's see how you got here. We have the World. So something's clearing itself out or has cleared itself out or just isn't working anymore. And something new is trying to make its way through. That's why you have the Ace of Wands here. Something has come to completion for you. So let's see what's right around the corner. We have the Ten of Pentacles. That's about going the distance. That's about being there for the long haul. That's about being in a good resolve. It's about not really wanting for anything. This is something tangible, something in physicality. Could be your resources, could be your finances, could be something to do with your career, could have something to do with school. So let's keep going. What's fading away here? We have the Six of Swords. For some of you, this just could be about passage of time. For others of you, this could be about an actual physicality of movement or move. Some of you just could be just done with something. Something has just kind of passed through and did what it was supposed to do and now is fading away into the distance. So let's see what the outside influences are. We have the Queen of Wands. That's pretty vibrant energy. It's influential energy. And usually the Queen of Wands is about energetic endeavors, kind of the life of the party, kind of the someone who brings in a lot of fun, creative ideas, someone very light-spirited, light-hearted, kind of in a class of their own. So let's see what the next steps are for you. We have the Devil, that's Capricorn energy coming in. So usually when the Devil shows up, you're looking at what's blocking you. What or whom might be blocking you. What's holding you back. What's stopping you from doing whatever it is that you want to do, the endeavor that you want to do. And future possibilities for you, we have the Six of Cups. This could be about maturity, maturation. This could be about nostalgia. And this just could be finding your playful nature. So we got playful nature in here twice. We got it in the situation and we have it in future possibilities. We also have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Fool coming through. What I'm seeing here overall, there's not a whole lot of major arcanas coming through your reading right now, so this seems kind of somewhat situational, but we'll see as we go on. But I'm seeing a very playful kind of nature that needs some maturity to it. It needs some sustenance to it. This could be you, this could be another person. There's kind of a not taking things very seriously type of like mentality here. Like wanting all things that glitter. All things that glitter. But let's find out what it is all about here. So we'll get some clarity on the Three of Cups. This is your situation. So this could be about being with friends. This could also be maybe outside influences that are pressing on you. So clarify what the Three of Cups is for our Cancers. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Moon. And we have the Sun. So you have two very opposing energies here. You got the Moon, things that are hidden, and you got the Sun, that's kind of your expression, things that are seen, things that you present. There seems to be a very playful nature here. This could be you, this could be another person that you're dealing with. There seems to be a way of presenting and another aspect of what's being hidden. And what's being hidden is the Eight of Swords. Feeling a lot of angst. Could be low self-esteem. Could be low self-confidence. Could be some shame. Could be some guilt. It kind of seems to either be covered up with humor, Three of Cups, or playfulness. So let's find out what this is all about for you. Your opportunity here or your challenge is the Knight of Cups. And underneath that is a Two of Swords. So you're staving something off. You're like keeping things at bay. So clarify what the Knight of Cups is then for Cancer. We got the Ten of Swords. I think you're feeling like you're running out of gas. Like it's hard to keep up this playful kind of fun-loving nature. Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, Temperance. Again, Temperance. You've got a card here about balance. Something's off balance. Something's an extreme. And you got the Knight of Wands here. That's kind of like a free-spirited kind of playful, not I don't give a crap kind of attitude, but just kind of like no responsibilities, just wanting to do what wants to be done when it wants to be done. And it seems like this is getting exhausting. It's getting exhausting. Because underneath it, you got the Two of Swords. So either it's something that you don't want to see, or somebody doesn't want to see, or it's something that maybe is not being recognized yet. Because deep down inside, you got the Moon here. Deep down inside, there's some really, really deep-seated feelings that want to come up. And with the new moon in Aries that we just had, or the full moon in Aries, some of these deep, subconscious kind of psychic feelings and emotions start coming up to the surface so that they can be seen, they can be heard, they can be acknowledged, and they can be released. So let's see what the Fool is. It's kind of like no abandon, spontaneity. Free-spirited, just kind of moving through life in a nomadic state. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Page of Swords. I think there's some confusion about where you're heading. I think you're kind of looking at it, or might be kind of looking at it, Page of Swords, like it's on your radar, but it really hasn't like landed right in front of you, where you really have to like, okay, this is right in front of me, now I need to contend with it. You're either waiting for something to come your way, or you're not quite sure where you're going or how to get there. And I think what the universe is trying to help you with is that this is like an apprenticeship. You're learning. Because you're at the page. You're not at the king, you're at the page. So this is like, it's like being a freshman in college. You just graduated from high school. You're a freshman in college. Everything's new, everything's shiny, everything's glittery, everything's gold. You know, you're just trying to find your way to your first class. What building is it in? Kind of like that type of learning style right now. Let's get a little bit more here, because something has changed here. Something has worn itself out. We have the King of Wands for the world, how you got here. Yeah, I saw strength came through too. And we got the King of Swords. And we got the Six of Wands. I think what's changed here, and remember, feel free to swap around the characters as need be, but I think what's changed here is some kind of way of expression. King of Wands, because you've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here, right? This is kind of somebody who's very colorful, vibrant, seen, expressive. And you got the Six of Wands, so liking attention, feel like being noticed. People really like being around you. People like really, you know, you kind of attract a lot of people in. And we have the King of Swords here with it. So you could be attracting in a lot of people who are very judgmental. Kind of like kind of picking apart the pieces of, like, you know, this kind of seems like a groupie thing. Like there's some kind of like group dynamics that you have to meet the criteria in order to be a part of the adventure, so to speak. And I think that part of your journey has exhausted itself, and something new wants to make its way through. So let's find out what the Ten of Pentacles is, because this is about foundation now. We're looking at building the foundations, building the structure, building the you know, putting the cement underneath the house to keep it secured, locked down. So let's see what the Ten of Cups is, because this is what's right around, or the Ten of Pentacles, because this is what's right around the corner. This is something of substance and of value. This can also be something of like what it appears like on the outside as well. But let's find out. Because there seems to be something about appearances here. So far, I've got Pisces and Cancer showing up. I've got Leo showing up. I've got Sagittarius showing up. Cancer again. I've got a fire sign showing up. Aries, Leo, Sag. I got water signs showing up. I've got Aquarius and Capricorn showing up. Capricorn twice, Aquarius twice. So let's find out what the Ten of Pentacles is for you. You got the Hanged Man. We got the Prince of Wands. Well, these two wanted to pop out. We got the Five of Wands. And we got the Four of Pentacles. Someone here is kind of stuck in the appearance of it all. We got the Prince of Wands or the Page of Wands. So, kind of liking the adventure, liking the, just being kind of carefree, just being kind of like spontaneous. I think now it's getting to the point, because you got the Five of Wands, that it's starting to, things are starting to wrestle where it's not really gonna help in future endeavors. Kind of holding on to like what's always been known, because it's always been known. It seems to be the foundation from which to jump from. And it kind of seems to be stuck in a vortex, so to speak, where it's just kind of recycling itself through and through and through and through again. But that type of energy isn't working in certain new situations now. There needs to be an adjustment here. Some sort of adjustment. That's why we have the Six of Swords. Something's fading away. It's time to like maybe move away from that type of, those types of thoughts or that type of mentality. Not that you can't be happy and free-spirited, or the person that you're with can't be happy and free-spirited, but there is a time where maturation kind of has to come in. What you know in kindergarten isn't going to work in 9th grade. What you know in 9th grade isn't going to work in a master's class. So let's see what the Queen of Wands is here. These are the outside influences. So it could be, you know, maybe the friends that you're with, or the influence of like kind of your immediate associates or job or career, or maybe something that kind of demands you to put on a hat and wear it all day. I'm not taking those four. Yeah, it needs to be toned down a bit. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have Death. There's a decision here for some kind of transformation to take place. So a new tangible beginning can enter into your reality. But there's a decision to be made. Which means kind of like maybe releasing some of the, could be expectations, could be, you know, kind of how you show up around certain people or certain places. Because what's right in front of you is the next steps, is Capricorn. So this is meeting some of the darker aspects of self, so to speak. Maybe the game that has been being played, or the persona that's being projected. So let's see what that is. Because transformation's wanting to take place. Something is exhausting itself. Ten of Swords. Something is exhausting itself. And right now it's very much out of balance. It's not that it needs to go away. It's not like it has to be this way or it has to be that way. but there's needs to be some kind of tempering here to be able to combine, I don't know, responsibility with playfulness, or learning with exploration, or kind of creativity in mind. So explain or clarify what the devil is. We got the Three of Cups again. So this is either people that are surrounding you. This could be friends. This could be kind of the group that you associate with. This could be work. This could be travel, because you got the Chariot here. And then we got Judgment. And again, the Chariot is about will and determination. The Chariot is also about opposing forces. And Judgment is about self-realization. So something here has an unhealthy attachment. The devil. There's some sort of unhealthy attachment. Something is blocking you. And it's either, you know, people that you are surrounding yourself with, that you're trying to, like, maybe measure up to the expectations of this group, or it could be, you know, work related. But I think you're starting to see self-realization. You're starting to see that maybe where you fit in here now, or where you used to fit in here in this groove, or in this niche, or in this doesn't seem to be all that appealing anymore, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you're wanting to be liberated, if that's the word I can use, because it seems to be, yeah, Nine of Swords, problematic, pressure. So let's see what the Six of Cups is, because this could be like, maybe they've been old-time friends, or maybe, you know, these people have been in your life for a really long time. Six of Cups is also about maturing, maturation. So give me one more on the Six of Cups here. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Peter Pan syndrome, either for someone you're dealing with, or it could just be like, you know, there might be a feeling inside like, ugh, adulting. Who wants to do it? And I don't think that's what's trying to be taken away from you, because we still got the Fool, but there needs to be some learning through this in adulting, so that creative endeavors, Ace of Wands, creative endeavors and spiritual connectedness, Judgment, can kind of move through you and balance some things out. Yeah, we got the Two of Swords with the Six of Cups. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I think what's building underneath this all is that it's creating a lack of, like, maybe confidence in being able to achieve some of the things that you might want to achieve in life. It's a slow process, maturation. It's a slow process. I think it might be a little bit overwhelming, but it's like it's at one step at a time. Like, you don't have to swallow the whole ocean. It can be done in small steps, whatever that looks like. Yeah, you got the Nine of Wands again. Overwhelming. Seems to be overwhelming. There's a step that needs to be taken here. that you don't want to miss. Because if you miss that step, it's going to come back around in another form, because there's an experience here that needs to be mastered and then needs to be done so that a new beginning can come in that kind of evolves you further along on your journey. And I think there's some sort of like fear here or resistance, Two of Swords, overall energy, some sort of resistance of like maybe moving forward, maybe finding a relationship, maybe working with other people. But this cycle is getting to be exhausting. It's coming to an end. And although, you know, being a free spirit and having fun and, you know, being able to enjoy kind of some of the finer things in life, if you get stuck there, the opportunity to have substance, something tangible, something lasting, something, you know, because this is going to be fleeting in nature. Knight of Cups, fleeting in nature. It's in, it's out. It's in, it's out. And so in order to build something that's a little bit more of substance and that's tangible and that's lasting, there's got to be some movement in the direction of adulting. I don't know how else to say it. Because what's happening here is that whoever these influences are, or whoever they are in your life, Three of Cups, are really stopping growth. They're stopping growth. And I think maybe, or what's showing up is that trying to live under a certain persona is eventually going to lead to this. So you're kind of at a place right now where you can say, you know what? I can just take small steps. I can try some things on, see if they fit. If I don't like them, I can put them back. I can try on different hats. I can see what works and what doesn't. Maybe I can branch out and meet new friends. Maybe I can do something a little bit unconventional or a little bit different so that I'm not staying stuck in the same place. Because I think if you try to branch out, there's going to be resistance. People are going to try to hold you back a little bit. And they want to keep, you know, they want to keep you in placement, so to speak. Because then it kind of rocks their world as well. So we've got Leo, we've got Pisces, we have Aquarius, we have Cancer, we have Scorpio, we have Scorpio again, we've got Aquarius and Capricorn showing up, we've got Capricorn showing up again, Sagittarius, and I think there was something under here. Yep, Capricorn. So I'm going to look at those signs in the extended, see where we go with that. Get some actions and advice for you. And for those of you that are not going on to the extended with me, let's get a divine guidance for you. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. So let's see if we can get a crystal for you. Something you can use, tangible. Feel the energies. Work with the energies. So this is for Cancer. We have rhodozite. It's number 43. So if you start seeing the number 43, that is a sign from the universe that this reading was for you. We have mighty power. Zingy rhodozite is an excellent for removing blockages and for adding vitality to the physical body. It cleanses, activates, and powers up all the chakras and harmonizes the etheric bodies. This crystal encourages the flow of Kundalini energy to all the cells and the spaces in between. Karmic imprints from your past lives or emotional wounds from earlier in your present life may be creating a state of psychosomatic dis-ease. Your own negative or compulsive thought patterns also play a part, as can those of other people that are directly around you or toward you. Check out the harmony or lack of it in your environment, with your friends, with your surroundings. Earth energies may be disrupting your well-being. The ground around you, your workspace, your home, your workplace, your home, may need healing and stabilizing by planting suitable crystals into the earth or plants. Living in a healthy, stable environment creates a stable physical body. Your soul path is healing with the earth. So that's what I have for you this week, Cancer. I hope this helped, and until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embrace the essence of your being. For those of you that are going on with me, the link is in the extended box below, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.